Often, spirituality is painted in strokes of tranquility and bliss, a serene oasis amidst the chaos of the world. While these moments of peace are indeed facets of the spiritual journey, they are but single hues in a spectrum of experiences. The path of spirituality, rich in its complexity, offers both light and shadow, each aspect providing its own lessons and insights. As we embark on this exploration together, let us set aside preconceived notions of spirituality as an unending state of bliss. Instead, prepare to delve into the raw and real dimensions of spiritual growth, the challenges, the solitude, and the transformative power of facing our deepest selves. This journey is about embracing the fullness of the spiritual experience, recognizing that enlightenment is not just found in the light, but also in navigating the darkness. 1. Spiritual awakening is not as beautiful as they tell you. In the first segment of our journey, we confront the raw reality of spiritual awakening, stepping beyond the romanticized visions. The journey of spiritual awakening is often depicted with an ethereal glow, painted in hues of serenity and enlightenment. Yet the reality of this transformative process can starkly contrast these idealized portrayals. It is akin to the profound and disorienting experience of a seed suddenly gaining consciousness within the earth. This seed, enveloped in darkness, realizes its own existence amidst the soil, aware for the first time of the weighty blanket of earth above and the confining boundaries that encase it. This awareness is not the gentle awakening often described in spiritual texts, but a startling confrontation with isolation and confinement. The seed, symbolic of the soul at the cusp of awakening, finds itself buried in an environment devoid of light and air, essential elements it instinctively knows it needs, but has never experienced. It's an analogy for the soul's realization of its potential and its current state of limitation. The darkness surrounding it represents the unexamined life, filled with the dung of past traumas, unchallenged beliefs, and the detritus of existential neglect. This realization can be overwhelming as the soul grapples with its desire for growth and the suffocating reality of its present condition. The urge to break free from this darkness, to push through the layers of soil and emerge into the light, mirrors the spiritual seeker's desire to transcend the limitations of their current state of being. This process, however, is not without its trials. Just as the seed must exert considerable effort to break through the earth's surface, individuals undergoing spiritual awakening must navigate through their inner shadows, confront their deepest fears, and challenge long-held beliefs. This journey is marked by moments of intense vulnerability and discomfort, as one sheds the layers of the ego and faces the raw truth of their existence. Yet it is through this very struggle that growth occurs. The seed, in its quest for light and air, breaks open its shell, a process that is both destructive and creative. Similarly, the individual undergoing awakening must break open the shell of their former self, allowing for the emergence of a more authentic, enlightened being. This process of breaking and becoming is the essence of spiritual awakening, a rebirth that allows the individual to breathe the fresh air of spiritual freedom and bask in the light of higher consciousness. 2. The never-ending spiritual journey. Imagine the spiritual journey as an intricate, spiraling galaxy. Each star and planet, a milestone of understanding. Each nebula, a cloud of deeper knowing waiting to be explored. As we travel through this cosmic dance, the paths we tread are never the same twice. Every turn around the spiral takes us higher, deeper, into the vast expanse of our soul's landscape. This journey is dynamic, fueled by the continuous motion of stars and the eternal expansion of the cosmos. It beautifully mirrors the evolution of our spirituality, a never-ending quest for understanding, where each discovery propels us into new realms of awareness. This perpetual voyage speaks to the very nature of our existence. It's a journey marked by layers of learning and unlearning, of embracing new truths while releasing outdated beliefs. Like a tree through the seasons, we undergo phases of growth, shedding, stillness, and rebirth, each cycle imbuing us with greater wisdom and connectivity to the life force that pulses through all things. Herein lies the invitation to cultivate a mindset of perpetual learning and openness. To be a spiritual traveler is to find comfort in the unknown, to revel in the mystery of what lies beyond the next turn. It's to acknowledge that the path is not always clear, that sometimes it unfolds only a step at a time, illuminated by the light of our soul's yearning for expansion. As we journey through the ever-evolving landscape of our spirituality, let us embrace the beauty and the continuous unfolding of our path. Let us celebrate each moment of discovery, each layer of understanding peeled back to reveal the luminescence of our true essence. The never-ending spiritual journey is not a quest for a final destination, but a celebration of the journey itself, a tapestry of experiences woven from the threads of our encounters with the divine, with others, and with ourselves. 3. The brokenness of spiritual people. Dolores Cannon's extensive work on the soul's journey sheds light on a profound truth. Many spiritual seekers begin their quest not from a place of completeness, but from a deep sense of brokenness. This brokenness, however, is not merely a result of contemporary life's trials and tribulations, but is deeply rooted in the soul's long history of past life experiences and the intricate web of karmic lessons that accompany them. According to Cannon, these past experiences and the karma associated with them often manifest in our current lives as challenges, emotional wounds, and a profound sense of incompleteness or disconnection. Cannon suggests that our souls choose these paths of challenge and brokenness with purpose. They provide us with the opportunity to confront our deepest wounds, to learn the hard lessons of love, forgiveness, compassion, and resilience. It's within this context of seeming brokenness that we find the strongest impetus to seek healing, understanding, and ultimately, spiritual growth. The journey towards wholeness thus becomes a process of peeling back the layers of our past, understanding the origins of our pain, and healing the wounds that have traveled with us through time. Embracing our brokenness, as Cannon posits, is a critical step in the soul's evolution. It is through acknowledgement and acceptance of our vulnerabilities that we can truly embark on the healing process. This act of embracing is not about resigning ourselves to a fractured existence, but about recognizing our brokenness as a catalyst for growth and transformation. It is in the depths of our wounds that we often find our greatest strengths and our most profound capacities for love and empathy. Cannon's perspective encourages us to view our spiritual journey as a path to healing, not just the wounds of one lifetime, but those carried across many. This process of healing and seeking wholeness is not straightforward or easy. It demands courage, patience, and a willingness to delve into the depths of our being. However, it is through this journey that we can achieve significant advancements on our spiritual path, emerging not only more whole but also more deeply connected to the universal consciousness. Understanding and embracing our brokenness, therefore, is pivotal. It's a process that allows us to transcend the limits of our past experiences and karmic debts, guiding us towards a state of wholeness that is not the absence of brokenness, but the transcendence of it. Through this transcendence, we can find a deeper sense of peace, purpose, and connectedness to all that is, marking true progress on the spiritual journey. 4. Spirituality as an Ultraman race. The spiritual journey can strikingly resemble the grueling endurance test of an Ultraman race, where participants are pushed to their limits across swimming, biking, and running. This analogy underscores the relentless, often arduous nature of spiritual development, highlighting the qualities of endurance, resilience, and perseverance that are essential for navigating this path. Just as the Ultraman race presents athletes with a series of physically demanding challenges, the spiritual journey confronts seekers with both internal and external obstacles. Internally, individuals may grapple with doubts, fears, and the shadows of their past, each layer revealing deeper insights into their psyche and spirit. Externally, the societal norms, relationships, and life events can test one's commitment to their spiritual path, often prompting a re-evaluation of values and beliefs. Each step forward on this journey, much like every mile in the Ultraman, is a victory in its own right, earned through sweat and determination. The setbacks, too, are invaluable, for they teach resilience and the art of rising after a fall. They remind us that the journey is not about achieving perfection, but about learning, growing, and evolving. The lessons learned from each victory and setback enrich the spiritual seeker, offering insights into the nature of the self and the universe. The satisfaction and deeper self-understanding that come from persevering through these spiritual challenges are profound, much like the unparalleled fulfillment an Ultraman athlete feels upon completing the race. The spiritual seeker who endures the trials of their journey gains a sense of accomplishment that transcends the physical realm. This fulfillment is not just about overcoming the obstacles, but about the transformation that occurs within, the growth of the soul, the expansion of consciousness, and the deepening of one's connection to the divine. This spiritual ultramarathon, though demanding and relentless, is ultimately rewarding, offering a unique blend of challenge and triumph that fosters a profound self-understanding and resilience. It is in the enduring of this race, in the facing of its challenges, and in the embracing of its lessons that one finds the true essence of spirituality. A journey not of escape, but of endurance, not away from the self, but deeper into it. Five, the gift of giving. Dolores Cannon's profound explorations into the realms of past life regression and spiritual evolution illuminate the pivotal role of giving and service in the journey of the soul. According to her teachings, acts of generosity, compassion, and selflessness are not mere moral choices, but essential components of our spiritual development. These acts resonate deeply with the laws of karma, suggesting that what we give to the world returns to us, multiplied, in various forms and lifetimes. Cannon's research revealed numerous instances where individuals, through past life regressions, discovered the profound impact their actions of giving or withholding had on their soul's journey across lifetimes. One compelling example involves a person who, in a previous existence, had been in a position of considerable wealth and power, but chose to use these resources selfishly. Through regression, this individual came to understand the karmic consequences of their actions and the missed opportunities for soul growth through service and generosity. This revelation often leads to a powerful, transformative realization in the present life, awakening a deep desire to give selflessly and to engage in acts of kindness and compassion. Furthermore, Cannon emphasized that the act of giving extends beyond material or physical aid. It encompasses the sharing of wisdom, the offering of emotional support, and the spreading of kindness in thought and deed. These actions contribute to a cycle of universal love and healing, reinforcing the interconnectedness of all beings. By giving, we do not just aid the recipient, but also advance our own spiritual evolution, fostering a deeper connection to the universal consciousness. In Cannon's view, the act of selfless giving is a powerful accelerator on the spiritual path. It enables individuals to transcend ego-driven desires and to align more closely with higher spiritual ideals. Acts of generosity and service are seen as expressions of the soul's innate understanding of unity and oneness. By engaging in giving, we affirm our connection to this oneness, facilitating not only our own healing, but also contributing to the collective healing of humanity. The gift of giving, therefore, is twofold. It benefits the giver by advancing their spiritual journey and enriches the world by promoting a cycle of love, compassion, and healing. This dynamic illustrates a beautiful truth at the heart of Cannon's teachings. that in giving, we align ourselves with the most profound principles of the universe, fostering our own spiritual growth and contributing to the elevation of global consciousness. 6. Loneliness is part of the process. Loneliness, often perceived as a shadow lurking on the fringes of our social lives, holds a pivotal place in the tapestry of spiritual evolution. This solitude is not merely the absence of companionship, but a profound aspect of the journey towards inner understanding and growth. Even within communities dedicated to spiritual living, where bonds of shared beliefs and practices knit individuals closely together, there exists a deliberate embrace of solitude. This paradox mirrors the lives of cloistered monks who, despite residing in close-knit monastic communities, dedicate significant portions of their lives to solitary contemplation and prayer. This embrace of solitude is not born out of a desire to withdraw from the world, but from the understanding that the spiritual process necessitates a deep, personal confrontation with the self, a journey that each individual must undertake alone. Turning around to face one's demons is a task that cannot be shared or alleviated by the presence of others. It demands a level of introspection and vulnerability that is inherently solitary. The spiritual path often leads us into the wilderness of our own psyche, confronting us with our deepest fears, unresolved traumas, and shadow selves. These encounters, though daunting, are crucial for spiritual awakening and growth. The loneliness experienced on this journey is a sacred space, providing the silence and solitude necessary for deep reflection and self-discovery. It is in these moments of isolation that one can hear the whispers of their soul most clearly, guiding them towards healing and enlightenment. This aspect of the spiritual journey underscores the necessity of facing oneself without distractions. In a space where the external noise of the world is silenced, it is a process of stripping away the superficial layers of identity and confronting the raw, unfiltered essence of one's being. The solitude that accompanies this process, though often challenging, is a powerful catalyst for transformation. It fosters a profound connection to the inner self and, ultimately, to the universal consciousness that binds all existence. As we conclude our exploration into the nuanced and profound dimensions of spirituality, we find ourselves standing at a crossroads of understanding and transformation. The journey we've embarked upon has taken us through the raw and tumultuous landscapes of spiritual awakening, across the endless expanses of our never-ending spiritual quest, and into the depths of our own brokenness and solitude. We've witnessed the unparalleled growth that arises from giving selflessly and have navigated the solitary paths that lead us to confront our innermost demons. Through these revelations, we've learned that spirituality is far more complex and richly textured than often portrayed. It is a mosaic of experiences, each with its own shade of light and darkness, each offering its unique lessons and opportunities for growth. The serene moments of bliss and tranquility are but one aspect of a larger, more intricate tapestry that also includes struggle, solitude, and the relentless pursuit of self-discovery. This journey is not for the faint-hearted. It demands courage, resilience, and an unwavering commitment to face the truths of our existence, no matter how uncomfortable or daunting. Yet it is precisely through this process of confronting and embracing our entire spectrum of experiences that we find true enlightenment and fulfillment.